Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Europa Universalis for England. Huzzah! The first thing we're going to do is our stability. Should help take care of a lot of the revolts. You can see we still got some kicking around, but whatevs. You know, that's not a concern for me. What do we got? We got improving relations in Toledo and Munster. So yes, slowly we'll get Scotland. Don't worry, guys, it'll happen. But for now, we're going to focus on the rest of Ireland. And wait patiently while Philip Hudson travels west to Newfoundland. Alright, let's unpause, speed it up just a little bit, because hey, why not? Oh, the nation of Castile, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Neapolitan reconquest of Messina against Naples. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. Naples is allied with Austria, Ferrara, the Papal States, and Siena. So, yeah, here we go. Here's why I don't like getting involved in, what's it's called, the world affairs. I don't really want to go to war with any of these people. Certainly not Austria or the Papal States, or really Naples even. It's so far out of my area of expertise, but being a good ally, we will accept with Castile and see if maybe we should send the Royal Navy down or something. We can set it back to 3 because it's wartime, and I like doing that at wartime. Get our Get our flight maintenance up there. But, yeah, I won't worry about army maintenance for now. I'll just kind of see if there's anything I can do to help old Castile out with my navies. Always watching, of course, to see who joins in. Because, yeah, we gotta see here. Austria has joined Naples. Hungary has joined Austria. So is it really... Wow, that is a big coalition, or a big grouping of alliances. And this is going to be continually reminding me that I've got land units that need paying. Oh, look at that! I think I'm picking up some. Oh no, we're just all going along together. For a second there, I thought, much like the armies, I was picking up some allies' navies, but no. No, I wasn't. Alright, well, with 12 heavy what's-its-calls, oh, there's Gibraltar. We'll have to keep an eye on that. If that falls to Sunni zealots, we may just have to step in and get Gibraltar early, as it were, yes. For the glory of England. Let's see how things are going over here. Not looking all that good. But we've got the Portuguese Navy, which I would imagine is allied with us, correct? If Castile's at war, so is Portugal, so... I mean, we're looking pretty okay. I guess I could go in and maybe blockade Hungary or Austria. In fact, if I set the Royal Navy up right here at the Straits of Otranto, perhaps I can keep most of their fleets grounded. Although, yeah, the Portuguese Navy might need... Whoops. It helps if I have that selected. Come along, Royal Navy. And said... Sail! Set sail. There we go. The settlers of our colony have spotted minor groups of natives, alternatively observing the colony. We don't know what their intentions are. How do you want us to proceed? So let's see. We got people getting on their way there. That's good. We could, of course, repel the savages, getting 200 population in Beothuk, natives losing 300, which is, you know, 3/5 of them. Selecting this option means that we will treat natives ruthlessly from now on. It'll increase the frequency of the raids, but will also allow our colony to grow faster. We can present a trade proposal, losing most of our gold, gaining 1 base tax in Beothuk, and we will trade with natives and profit from it, or we can allow them to live in peace, which will hit our prestige, and we'll have a higher chance of assimilating them. I think we're going to go with trade myself, because I like that option, and it's kind of historically... I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to take the easy road and not discuss colonialism. Excellent. Excellent. Well, then we should have great relations with Castile now, because we're fighting a freaking war with them. And they don't plan on doing much. Shh. Don't tell them that. So we still can't... Oh, well, we could offer vassalization, but we need to get this up to 190. Let's see. We could send him a gift, I guess. Or I guess that's economic actions. We'll see. It's those damn setting it to be, you know. What doesn't it show? Christopher Benbow, where are you at? You should be in my... There we go. Okay, Christopher. Things are improving with, what's it called? Scotland? So let's see. Nope. We gotta get that to 190. So we will go... Where our improved relations are at. The most they can be at. So again, we're just going to have to be patient and wait with Scotland. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start improving some relations with that place, Portugal. How are my... Oberholzer is still mine. Das ist gut. We can toss in another... A few other points. It really doesn't look like my Royal Navy is doing anything. I mean, I suppose it could be keeping the first and second fleets in their respective ports, but I'm not blockading. I don't have the tech level to do that, I guess. Right? I would imagine. Whatevs. We're not doing what I was hoping we would be doing, so we're just gonna send the Royal Navy home. It's our contribution to the war. Get used to it. Okay, he's arrived home from Castile. That's good. So we can take and send him, I guess, to France, I suppose. Right? They really don't like us. Oh, but we are at war with them, aren't we? No, we're not. We are not. Yeah, there's really no point in sending that. We're at war with Austria, so there's no point in that. I guess we'll just go with... Brandenburg's pointless, so Denmark. Right? We're cordial, so we can do that. Improve relations with them. Let's keep them on our good side. Okay. Man, that's gonna take a while, isn't it? Yes. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna let time tick by. We'll set it up to 4. And watch Beothuk grow. Now! So, again, with the renaming of things, I don't know if it needs to be a full colony, because when I click up here at Beothuk, it's really not doing anything. So hopefully, once it becomes a colony, we'll be able to get that set up. Right? How are my tech levels looking? I would imagine, administration, yeah. we could probably look to getting some more docks up, actually. And where would be a good spot for some of them? All along the east coast of England here, eh? So we'll go Essex. And that's about it. Spent all my money. What's this? Increased mercantilism. That's fine. I imagine our bottom line is somewhat affected. Not that greatly, though. How's the war we're not fighting? I mean, it really isn't going well, mainly because nobody's dropping armies down there. How is Castile itself looking? Taking care of rebel problems. Oh, we had an advisor die. Shouldn't have clicked through that. Is inflation a problem for us? It's not really. I guess we could reduce it, though. Well, when we get the money, we will. And soon the money should start flowing from the colony, right? Because that's gonna be worth a lot, I'm thinking. One thing we can do, though, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to execute him. That sucks. Yeah, what is 95? Oh, because he's +2? Ooh, well, we can't afford that. Right? No, we cannot. It's all of our monies spent on one man? I don't think so. It's really... How about this? That might help too. Some markets? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to build. Constable, there we go. Just gonna try and spread it all out. Oh dear. Oh no, that's gone up. The increased secularization of the papacy and their accentuation on rituals has gradually evoked concern across Europe. The preaching of new ideas is becoming more common and appealing to several segments of society. Dignity and respect for the peasants and salvation without loss of fortune for the wealthy. A majority of the citizens of Lincoln have begun to question the authority and actions of their religious leaders. So it looks like it's started. We indeed, in Lincoln, have Protestants. So, we're in no position to start converting the population back to Catholicism just yet. You can see we don't have enough ability, what with provincial tax, or what with the religious zeal coming along with it. But now we can start having the conversation of, do we want to switch to Protestantism, or do we want to stay Catholic? And I'm really kind of leaning towards Protestantism, to be honest. If we take a look at the map, it's slowly starting to take hold. So that might not be a bad idea. Something to ponder for sure, and something to ponder while our colonies are tiny. Now, the reason I'm concerned about religion with colonies, I'll just pause the game, is because they're way over there, and it's difficult to get troops. So uprisings and things like that become a bit of a concern. So that's where my thoughts are with that. Our decision to give more power to local magnates has ensured that people of importance feel good about our government. So, they've been telling everyone else how well they are being governed. Wonderful. It's rare to get a +1 stability event. I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, yep, that's fine. Now, one other thing about the whole switch to Protestantism is I'll want to wait until I've got Scotland and Munster here fully absorbed, because that's just, you know, that's gonna help with the diplomatic game. If I'm the same... Ooh, hello? Yes, there we go. If I'm the same religion as everybody on the islands, it'll be easier to sort of, you know, improve relations with them. Why not? Start building up some Protestant relations. It'll be easier to absorb them, and diplomatic things won't change, and all that other fun stuff that could cause concern if I were to swap right now, which I don't want to do. I think I should start doing, though, is getting another exploration fleet built. And I don't really have the money. I'm going to need about 60 to do that. I've been kind of ignoring Brittany here, haven't I? The whole plan was to bring them into our sphere. Oh well. I'll remember to do that at some point, I'm sure. Oh no! What's his name? Overholzer. You're mine, damn it. Don't forget it. I paid good relation points with you. Or on you. For you. Whatever. I spent money. It was well spent. Okay, we can get a new exploration squadron built. There we go. Lovely. And we're less than 100 days from the ships being completed, which is good. The Polish Peasant War. That's not a problem for England. Aha. We don't have peasant wars here. And come along. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we'll take you two, go to Cornwall, and we'll take you and go to Cornwall as well. Lovely. All three of them, combine them into the Royal Exploration Squadron. We shall hire a new exploring leader, Lawrence Frobisher, the Frobisher family. Great naval explorers. And we'll send them to Beelford. Arrive. We can let them repair at the colony and then continue. Our generals are discussing the impact of some new weapons a local gunsmith has been making. They believe they can be used effectively in our armies if we get a few more people to work on it. Spare no expense. Use caution. Alright, Brandenburg's having religious issues. To be expected. And Beothuk is making grain. Nothing too exciting about that. Certainly not going to be raking in the cash, but it is something. So now we're going to do a little bit of exploring around the area. Not really discovering all that much. And obviously we're going to need to get some actual physical explorers on the ground. But what I'd like to do is see if I can make contact with the Spanish. And here's definitely a region we want to focus in. Thankfully, nobody is here yet. So we're doing great. We can get the Chesapeake Bay area secured. What have we got here? A Shawnee ship. We don't need to worry about that. The coast of Florida, so let's sail on around and see what we can see in the Caribbean. And it would appear that Cuba is still open, which is good news. continue on, see if we can see a bit of Cuba to claim. There's Jamaica as well, which will be a good island to try and take for ourselves. My queen, the savages of Beothuk have damaged our colony. Several colonists were killed and a number of buildings burned. Is it worth the effort to bring these savages to civilization? Oh no, oh dear. The ungrateful natives have risen and attacked our peaceful settlement. But we're still there. We're still kicking. It's just, you know, looted. So that's fine. Alright. So we'll just continue around. Okay, he's returned from Pomerania. And we've got diplomats back from the other place as well. Portugal, I think it was. Okay, we can send the exploration fleet back home, and then take a look at what we can do for diplomacy. Let's see, break royal ties, that's fine. So what we should do is, now we're allied, we can guarantee them if we want to, but keeping them allied is really all we need to worry about. So I guess we'll just go ahead and, whoops, nope, relations, improve. Yes, indeed it was Portugal. Excellent. So who's left? I'm impressed Burgundy's still kicking around, to be honest with you. I can't really think of anybody else to send diplomats to, so we will go with, I suppose, Burgundy? Although they have set us as rivals, so maybe the Hansa. There we go. Why not? They're going to be rich traders. With me spending all my time sitting there watching things go, we've got quite a lot of money we can spend, so we'll go ahead and get a production efficiency boost. And look at building some more buildings. That sounds like a grand idea. Yes. Let's see, well, we might as well slap a constable there, because that'll at least complete that. Our Shire needs one. Have we got any temples that could use some improvement? There we go. Gotta spend money to make money, right? Right. Okay. How's this coming along? Slowly but surely gonna be coming up. We can invest in a new idea. What have we got? Land of Opportunity. Global settler increase by 33%. I think we'll stick it out for the tech. And we might as well grab the first economic idea instead of the next tech once we've got a chance. And I'd really like this colony to the Finnish. Okay. So Brittany likes us as much as they will ever like us. We've got our diplomat back. And it's still not that much. Who are your rivals? Munster. So we definitely need to absorb Munster, which is going to be difficult. Because, yeah, no matter what, we're allied with a rival of them. Thank you, thank you. Well, at least we've got more settlers than natives now. So that's good. We're about halfway finished claiming Beothuk. And let's see, we'll put one there. And this war is still raging on. I wonder if we can just get out. Just be like, look. We don't want... Oh, I guess not, eh? We'd have to offer something. I don't know how... We'll let that war sort itself out. We're really not involved in that. My queen, Burgundy accepted peace with their former enemies' navals. Burgundy will annul all treaties with Savoy, Tunisia, and Serbia. Burgundy will pay 96 ducats. Crowns are often granted. Crowns often granted trading companies the exclusive rights to traffic goods in a region. These monopolies were granted in exchange for a lump sum payment and continuing revenues from the traders. We could make a long-term investment or demand... wow. I mean, a trade efficiency 15% boost for 10 years and 50 diplomatic power? That sounds pretty good. 538 ducats sound pretty good too. But we'll go with the long-term investment. Because that gets us our trade tech up to 8, which is nice. And next up, we will have the Carracks and Caravel, so we can start upgrading our navy with our next diplomatic boost, which is going to be good. I'm excited for that, because we definitely need to upgrade our navy. Anything interesting in disputed successions? No, nothing. How's our fleet? Looking good, so we can head up north. Yeah, May's a good time to head up north. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Head west. Through Baffin Bay, on into Hudson Bay. Okay, thank you. The Hudson Straits. Fox Basin. And then we should be getting into the bay itself. My queen, Protestant zealots have risen up in Lincoln. Religious fanatics tend to rise up, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we can boost that up. We can drop that down a little bit. And we should just be able to stomp them. Wonderful. And thankfully Scotland's fighting along with us with Barclay Graham, supplied to us by them. Okay, so there's the Eastern Hudson Bay. Yeah, November in Hudson Bay, not a good time for wooden ships. I can agree with that. Okay, let's send you back. And there we go, slowly uncovering the rest of the world. I think next what we're going to do is we're going to grab Massachusetts, or possibly Unami. And then also I want to grab as much of Cuba as I can get as well. Just to make sure that we've got a good, strong presence along the coast and in the Caribbean. Thankfully, no contact with Spain over in the west. Portugal has accepted peace. Yeah, it looks like everybody's getting out of this war, so we should do the same. So it's just Naples. It looks like they would love a white peace, so that's our demand. We want nothing. We will give nothing. And we're out of the war. Wonderful. So we'll cut our military maintenance. And it looks like we can even tell the world we don't like pirates. Good. Okay. How's the old colony looking? Slowly coming around. Good. Scotland, how are you doing? Munster, how about you? Let's try and get you up there. Shall we? Yes, let's. And the fleet. That's going to take some time to repair. That's fine. We can spare that time. What do we got? Economic ideas. Yes, get the bureaucracy going. Glorious. 10% boost to tax, that'll be nice and helpful. We've also got some new diplomatic text to look at dropping down. perhaps a trade depot, or depot, considering I am playing as England. We can build dry docks, which will just help with ship production time, and some training fields, and armories, I think, though. Let's see, how close are we to the next military tech? We're very close. We'll let ourselves get there and dump some more money into building things. Military things. Red Squadron. You didn't... What? That won't do. Right? There we go. That's better. Now they can explore officially. And that would have to be a native group there. There's no way Portugal's that far north without having any coastal provinces. Okay, good. Good. Just had to reassure myself for a moment there. Would be bad news if Portugal was that far north. And an empire of this size needs a lot of bureaucrats. Perhaps offering a sign-up bonus will encourage their numbers to grow. Whatever it takes, can't afford it, not right now, don't want to lose the administration tech. Not right now. And the other thing I should look at doing is perhaps getting a presence in Africa. Purely to make it easier to head east. Obviously going through the Americas is much more difficult to getting east than it is going around Africa. Okay, Munster and the Hansa. Both love us. They're both like, yeah, you guys are good. Still can't get Munster up to a good level to offer vassalization, unfortunately, because of the idiotic diplomatic routes that Munster has taken. Basically the same as Scotland. However, yeah, thankfully we don't have any of the Scottish rivals. Well, we do, Munster, so I don't know why that isn't showing up as a Annex Vassal Improved Relations, was at war, has a cause I've allied. But no concern about me being allied to these guys, right? Because we are allied. Yep. Weird. Oh, the Scots have a bit of a problem. Protestant zealots coming from the Hansa. Stay out of it. That's all I have to say to them. Okay. These guys are back at 100. We might as well take a look at Greenland, see who's colonized it. If anyone. Again! I'm telling you, I'm pretty tempted to start sending an army over to the Americas, just to stop with all of these uprisings. Alright, well it looks like I can't see anything on Greenland, but I don't think anybody's colonized there, so that's good. Might as well see if we can actually discover Bermuda. And see that it's an island that we can easily land people on. He's been a faithful servant so far, but now he seems to have grown too insolent. He dares to denounce our great queen's policies, and he recently did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors. Even if he's right, we shouldn't let that become a habit of his. He does kind of have a point. Off with his head. I think we'll go with that. We'll take the little bit of a prestige hit. It's still nothing there. I would imagine the same can be said for this sea zone that we're about to discover. Let's just make sure. Wonderful. Head home. Hopefully you guys can make it. I believe in you. Come on, Lawrence. Get your men home safely. And you will. Good. Good. We've got our diplomats free. I guess we might as well improve relations with them, and is there anything we can do here? Not really. really. Portugal? You still like us, though, don't you? Yes. Improve relations with them. Wonderful. Alright. Well, I think this will be a good place to leave the video for now. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you next time.